Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. Now that we're in the third year of the pandemic, mental health has become a high priority for businesses that are losing workers. In New Hampshire, a new and urgent spotlight on mental health in the state's workforce has emerged from a statewide conference by the New Hampshire Businesses for Social Responsibility. And here's what they found. Organizations from all sectors and sizes were asked, what are the most imperative issues to focus on now? And what they found, mental health came up as one of the top priorities. Now, here is what's being launched this month in New Hampshire. Spotlight on mental health in the workplace, provide businesses with resources and access to experts and programs. The partners include the New Hampshire Businesses for Social Responsibility, the National Alliance for Mentally Ill, Dartmouth Health, UNH Brown Center, the National Council for Mental Wellbeing, and Full Spectrum Wellness. Now, with me to describe what this effort will look like across the state is Zena Ajos, who is the program director at the New Hampshire Businesses for Social Responsibility in Concord. Welcome, Zena.
Thank you.
And who also has taught sustainable strategy at Southern New Hampshire University in Harvard. And Ross Gibson, COO at the Richards Group in Keene and Brattleboro, who also consults on employee benefit strategy. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Zena, how strong was the sentiment of your business members that mental health is now a priority for the workforce? How strong was that?
We expected it. We expected it to pop up as one of the issues, but we didn't expect the priority and presence of it. It was overwhelmingly the number one priority that was listed. So it came out as a really big concern, especially coming out of a pandemic. The issue became even bigger than 2020. We have seen a trend of mental health issues coming up in the workplace, not being discussed in the workplace. But then after the pandemic, it's with the Great Resignation, with everybody reconsidering their priorities, with the change of the work-home environment, everything started bubbling up and we saw it.
Well, here's an indication of that nationally, which you'll recognize from the National Survey of Employers. 86% said mental health, stress, and burnout is a priority, and 49% didn't have a formal well-being strategy for their workforce. So it makes the point. Do you have any sense of how many New Hampshire businesses have mental health wellness programs for their employees, Zena?
We have surveys that are limited to our membership. We do have some statistics. They do not reflect the full New Hampshire presence, but we tend to think that that's a minority in the 30% or lower. Mental health is not a benefit that's usually offered. And what it is, it's not, maybe it's perceived to have benefits more than it does. I think it's more than just offering the benefit. It takes structures, culture, and many more things in place.
Ross, your group is helping to roll this initiative out on mental health with New Hampshire businesses. What will that look like?
So a couple of things, Fred. One is we are doing work, we call it mental health first aid training, and we're helping organizations develop basically first responders for mental health. So people who can identify employees who may be struggling on the mental health side of things, and be able just to triage, not to be therapists, not to be counselors, but to be able to be on that front line and be on the lookout before things get more severe. The other thing that we're helping organizations do is look at their levels of psychological safety. And this is a newer term. We've done a great job of making organizations physically safe, complying with ADA and all those other things, but our organizations psychologically safe. And where the focus is are on frontline supervisors and leaders who make all the difference between people having a great work experience and one that's exacerbating maybe some underlying mental health issues. So I think those are the two big initiatives that we're involved in.
Well, having been involved in HR myself in the past, right. I applaud you for what you're doing. I know it's needed. My thanks to Zena Ajos of New Hampshire Businesses for Social Responsibility and Ross Gibson of the Richards Group for this briefing. And if you missed part of it, you can go to WMUR.com where it will be posted later today and all this week.